Hey, what's up? So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the many uses for the new DBFZ mechanic that was just added this patch, which is the Z-Change tag. There are many ways you can use it, including extending your combos, confirming off of special moves that you normally couldn't, saving your characters from danger, baiting Sparking Blast, creating mix-up situations, etc, etc. I'll be having a table of contents in the video description below, so it'll be really easy to follow along with. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel as it really helps the channel grow. Thank you. Before I can actually get into the applications of using the Z-Change tag, I first need to explain to you how it actually works and what are the rules for using it. To perform the Z-Change tag, you need to perform a special move and then press raw tag by either holding down your assist button or pressing forward plus assist. And your special move has to make contact with the opponent, which is either through hitting them, making them block, or them reflecting it. You can only perform the Z-Change tag to the character of your choice if your assist for that character is up, and once you perform it, it will put that assist into the same amount of cooldown as a raw tag's cooldown. The Z-Change tag has 10 frames of added landing recovery on it, so be careful if your opponent scouts your landing, as they can get a fat punish on you. Next, we can finally get into the applications. The main way to use Z-Change tag by far is extending combos. Depending on your character and assist, there are many situations where you normally couldn't extend your combos with your assist, and with the addition of Z-Change tag, it helps a lot in the situations where you might want to squeeze out a little bit of extra damage. In some scenarios, you can even use it to get more damage than you normally would have been able to with your point character by tagging into other higher damage characters like Blue Goku, who can go into a corner loop and build a ton of meter and do a ton of damage as well. I will say though that it is a bit difficult in general to get a relaunch off of a Z-Change tag, so it might end up being character specific on what special move you tag off of and what character you actually tag into. Another benefit of doing Z-Change tag for your combos is that it actually allows you to switch into another character to end your combo with the super, and then DHC back into your original character to maintain your team order. Another really powerful thing about Z-Change tag is the ability to combo off of special moves that you normally could not with assists. Some major ones being Blue Gogeta's command grab and Gogeta 4's command grab and Base Goku's command grab. Gogeta 4's command grab was very difficult to combo off of without a long range fast beam assist, but with the Z-Change tag it is much easier. And with Base Goku's command grab, as you can see, is that it's much easier to just combo into a tag instead of calling an assist, which would normally appear backwards. You can also hit confirm off of long range projectiles like beams or even Frieza's death ray, as you can see right here. Though be careful to hit confirm properly, because you can Z-Change tag quite late to confirm off of your special move, just with how fast the Z-Change tag is. If you do hit confirm incorrectly, it is very likely you're going to get 2H'd. Another piece of advice I can give for hit confirming your Z-Change tag is to make sure you are playing with quick tag on. If you are playing with quick tag off, you're forced to hold down the assist button to get your raw tag, which in my opinion isn't really practical to hit confirm off of a lot of the special moves if you need to last second. The next way you can use Z-Change tag is to get your character out that has a lot of blue health and is in danger of dying soon. This method is a little bit more niche than you would think, because you need the right amount of block stun to actually let your Z-Change tag not get 2H'd. A lot of special moves in this game do not have enough block stun to do so, so make sure to look for a special move that has enough block stun to actually let your Z-Change tag go in safely. Another really strong time to use the Z-Change tag to get your character out of danger is when your opponent is reacting to the classic assist plus raw tag. A very common answer to beating assist plus raw tag is to super jump on reaction to your assist and float in the air to jump light the raw tag. But if you see your opponent super jumping in the air, what you can do instead is make them block your air special move, which puts them in more block stun because they are airborne, and it will make your Z-Change tag actually safe. Another more advanced way to use Z-Change tag is actually to bait somebody's Sparking Blast. Normally, you have the threat of raw tag with your regular normal strings to bait a Sparking Blast. But when you get to the special move portion of your block string, it was before a really free time to get a Sparking Blast off. Now, with the Z-Change tag, you can actually still threaten baiting their Sparking Blast with Z-Change tag and getting a punish on them. Now finally, what kind of mix-ups and setups can we do with the Z-Change tag? As cool as it would be for this to be on Marvel Infinite levels of mix with Active Switch, the mix-ups aren't quite as strong and are limited to a fewer amount of special moves that have a lot of block stun. Some of the major ones being Gotenks EX Beyblade and Yamcha's Wolfang Fist. These special moves have a long enough block stun where they can actually counteract the 10 frames of landing recovery and still get you some decent mix-ups. The reason this Bardock Roshi mix-up works is because their EX Lariats are actually removing their landing recovery, letting you get the high-low mix-up. And in the case of Trunks' mix-up, he is landing from his full 10 frames of landing recovery and then performing his left-right EX Flip mix-up. Other setups that are worth mentioning would be setting up meaty setups like Captain Ginyu's meaty Goldo and Raccoon setup, Piccolo's Orb Oki, and Nappa's Cyberman Oki as well. Certain knockdown specials can give you this type of setup pretty well with the way Z-Change tag tracks to the opponent, which lets you get a large amount of frame advantage as it goes straight to the floor. Also, Android 21 can do a super jump re-jump combo when you Z-Change tag into her in a lot of situations, and it's much easier to do this now with the super jump macro, and you can do a combo that builds 3 meters for her stupid broken level 3 Oki. And that's all I got on the mechanic so far. It's still really early, and I'm sure they'll be much more developed on this mechanic in the future. And if you guys have any cool ideas on how to use the Z-Change tag, make sure to comment on it in the comment section below. Also, I plan to upload much more Dragon Ball FighterZ tutorial content like this in the coming days, so make sure to stay tuned for that. As usual, thank you all for the support, and stay tuned for more.